Hello everyone. My name is Rishsyres Ragos from BIT 2 to 37 FSM-A. For today's video I will explain the difference roasting level and the types of coffee grinds. Let's start. The presenter and the editor is me, Rishsyres Ragos. Introduction. Welcome to the world of coffee. With so many varieties and brewing methods to choose from, it's easy to get lost in the options. But have you ever wondered what sets apart a light and bright cup from a rich and bold one? The answer lies in the roast. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the different levels of coffee roasting, from light to dark, and explore the unique characteristics of each. Whether you're a coffee connoisseur or just starting to explore the world of specialty coffee, this video will give you a deeper understanding of the art of coffee roasting and help you find your perfect cup. The level of roasting. 1. Light, pale, or New England roast, 21 days. 2. Medium. City or American roast, 14 days. 3. Full, high or Viennese roast, 10 days. 4. Espresso or French-Italian roast, 7 days. There are 5 types of roast in coffee. First, the light roasting in coffee refers to the process of roasting coffee beans for a shorter period, typically resulting in a light brown color. This method preserves more of the coffee's natural acidity and flavor characteristics, yielding a brighter and more nuanced taste. Light roasts often have a lighter body and no oil on the surface, with a toasted grain taste and delicately nuanced flavors and aroma. They also retain most of the caffeine from the coffee bean, making them a popular choice among coffee enthusiasts. Bean characteristics. Light brown in color, not shiny. Light body and no oil. Beans are quite dense. Difficult to split. Not brittle. Flavor characteristics. Higher level of acidity than darker roasts. Toasted grain taste. Delicately nuanced flavors and aroma. Likely to be sweet in flavor. Retain most of the caffeine from the coffee bean. Common name. Light city. Half city. Cinnamon roast, roasted just before the crack. New England roast. Second type of coffee roasting is medium roasting in coffee is a balanced roasting method that brings out the optimal flavor and aroma of the coffee beans. It involves roasting the beans for a moderate period, resulting in a medium brown color with a slightly dry surface. Medium roasts offer a smooth and balanced taste, with a medium body and a hint of sweetness. The acidity is balanced, and the flavors are nuanced, with notes of nuts, chocolate, and fruit. Medium roasts are often considered the most versatile, as they can be brewed using various methods, including drip, pour-over, and French press, making them a popular choice among coffee enthusiasts. Bean characteristics. Medium brown shade. More body than the light roast and no oil. Slightly more brittle. Little smoother texture. Flavor characteristics. Milder level of acidity. Exhibiting more balanced flavor, aroma, and acidity. Higher level of bitterness than light roasts. Caffeine is somewhat decreased. Common name. Regular roast. American roast. City roast. Breakfast roast. The third in coffee roasting is medium dark roasting in coffee is a process that brings out a rich and full-bodied flavor profile. The beans are roasted for a longer period than medium roasts, resulting in a darker brown color with a slight sheen. Medium dark roasts have a heavier body and a more pronounced acidity, with a deeper, sweeter flavor and notes of caramel, nuts, and fruit. The roasting process brings out a hint of smokiness and a smooth, velvety texture, making medium dark roasts perfect for those who want a bolder coffee without the bitterness of very dark roasts. Bean characteristics. Have a richer, darker color with some oil. A little bit shiny. Has a heavy body in comparison with the light or medium roasts. Flavor characteristics. Noticeable flavors and aroma. Somewhat spicy in taste. Milder acidity than the medium roast. Lesser caffeine than the light or medium roast. Common name. Full city roasts, roasted to the beginning of the second crack. After dinner roast. Vienna roast. The fourth and the last in coffee roasting is dark roasting. In coffee is a process that transforms the beans into a bold, rich, and intense flavor experience. The beans are roasted for an extended period, resulting in a very dark brown or almost black color with an oily surface. Dark roasts have a heavy, full-bodied texture and a deep, smoky flavor with notes of charcoal, dark chocolate, and a hint of bitterness. The acidity is muted, and the flavors are bold and pronounced, with a lingering finish. Dark roasts are perfect for those who enjoy a strong, bold coffee, and they're often used in espresso blends to add depth and complexity. Bean characteristics. Dark shade of brown to black. With lower density. Brittle. Smooth in texture. Appear shiny. Oily. Flavor characteristics. Low levels of acidity. Have a bitter and smoky or even burnt taste. High levels of bitterness when compared to light or medium/medium dark roasts. Caffeine is substantially decreased. Common name. French roast. Italian roast. Espresso roast. Continental roast. New Orleans roast. Spanish roast. There are 5 types of coffee grinds. The first one is extra coarse grind, also known as extra coarse or very coarse, is the largest grind size in coffee grinding. This grind size is similar to kosher salt or slightly larger, with visible particles and a rough texture. The extra coarse grind is ideal for cold brew coffee, percolators, and other brewing methods that involve steeping coarse coffee grounds in water for an extended period. The large grind size allows for a smooth, low-acidity extraction and a rich, full-bodied flavor. However, it's not suitable for espresso, drip brewing, or other methods that require finer grind sizes. It's also used in cold brewing, like the toddy brewer. Coarse coffee grind most commonly used for French press coffee. The second type of coffee grinds is a coarse grind in coffee is a grind size that is slightly smaller than the extra coarse grind, but still relatively large. It is similar in texture to kosher salt or slightly smaller, with a rough texture and visible particles. This grind size is perfect for brewing methods such as French press, percolators, and Chemex, where the coffee grounds steep in water for a longer period. The coarse grind allows for a clean and balanced extraction, bringing out the full flavor and aroma of the coffee. It's also a good choice for those who prefer a bolder cup of coffee with a heavier body. It's also used in French press pot, cupping, percolator, Chemex and cold brew. The third types of coffee grinds is medium coarse grind. A medium coarse grind in coffee is a grind size that falls between coarse and medium grinds. It is slightly smaller than a coarse grind, with a texture that is similar to slightly coarse sand. This grind size is versatile and can be used for a variety of brewing methods, including pour-over, Chemex, and AeroPress. The medium coarse grind allows for a balanced extraction, bringing out the nuanced flavors and aromas of the coffee. It's a good choice for those who want a smooth and full-bodied cup of coffee without any bitterness or sediment. The medium coarse grind is also a good starting point for experimentation, as it can be easily added just to suit different brewing methods and personal taste preferences. It's also used in Café Solo Brewer, Chemex Brewer. Medium coarse coffee grind used specialty devices like the Café Solo and Chemex brewers. The fourth types of coffee grinds fine grind. A fine grind in coffee is a grind size that is smaller than a medium grind, with a texture that is similar to table salt or slightly finer. This grind size is ideal for brewing methods that require a high degree of extraction, such as espresso, Turkish coffee, and stovetop espresso. The fine grind allows for a concentrated and rich flavor, with a thick crema and a bold aroma. However, it can be prone to over-extraction if not brewed correctly, resulting in a bitter taste. Fine grinds are also more susceptible to channeling, where water flows too quickly through the coffee, resulting in an uneven extraction. Therefore, it's essential to use the right brewing technique and equipment to get the best out of a fine grind coffee. It's also used in espresso and stovetop espresso/mocha pot. The fifth and last type of coffee grinds is extra fine grind. An extra fine grind in coffee is the smallest grind size, with a texture that is similar to powdered sugar or even finer. This grind size is typically used for specialized brewing methods, such as Turkish coffee or some types of espresso. The extra fine grind allows for an extremely high degree of extraction, resulting in a concentrated and intense flavor. However, it can be challenging to work with, as it can easily become over-extracted, leading to a bitter taste. Additionally, extra fine grinds can be prone to clogging espresso machines and other brewing equipment, so it's essential to use the right equipment and brewing technique to get the best out of this grind size. It's also used in Turkish coffee, ayabrik, and extra fine coffee grind used for Turkish coffee. That's all, thanks for watching. I hope you needed a lots today about the different roasting level and the types of coffee grinds. See you next time.